Too hot to be doing anything.
I know, right? Hello, everybody. This is Dana. We are here for Tandem 10 2023, and we are actually doing the month of July,
Which is
uh,
July still.
which is still July, but
Yeah.
normally we do it at the beginning of the month. Um, but we're doing that now. So,
I just got the notification. That's how
Good.
so
long.
That's a lag.
we
Mm-hmm.
have Becca's package finally, so that we can do her package. And I have my book here. I've been doing mine in a book. Um, I think Becca has been doing it like in a book that she uses for other stuff too.
Yeah.
And Beth, I think she made a book. Um, so let's see. I'll show you wrong way. I'll show you how ours has started out. So this is January. Then this is February. This one is March. And then we have April and May and June. And now we're on July. So what we do is use 10 things that we sent each other. Um, Becca sent us her package this month, and it's 10 things that are the same for all of us. So we will use these 10 things. The only other thing that we can add is a piece of paper and then whatever things we want to use for color, like we can use paints, pens, markers, that kind of thing. Um, Now, when we start doing it in January, we might change it up a little bit, but um, right now that's how we're doing our pages. um, I don't know what Becca's got in here for us, but hey, Estrada, let me get my phone too, because have you noticed that StreamYard you can't see all the comments after a while?
Yeah, I have. I've noticed it.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, YouTube is also, they've changed theirs. They have some chat and then all chat. And you have
Yeah,
to hit it every time to receive all messages.
yeah, which is
And
crazy.
yours is already marked. And I guess that's where I was already in it in Ann's room. I was over in Ann's room and
All
hit
right,
the all.
there we go. Yeah, like why don't they just have it come up all messages for people that stream all the time? Hey, Kathy. She says she can't stay long. She's gonna start supper. Oh, thank you. Hi, Stitch It Pam.
Hi,
Sorry about
everybody.
we are getting wound up here and doing our thing. This month is we're doing Becca's stuff that she sent us. So she sent us 10 items that we will use on our pages. And we're going to open our packages up. Who wants to see?
I'm
Am I allowed
crunching.
So
Hmm.
we
Can
have washi on the front. We can use our washi and we can use our envelope if we want to. We don't have to if that's not part of the 10 items, but that's
I
um,
think this is one of the 10. I don't. It's been so
is it?
long.
can since I have this book, can I use can I use these two pieces of paper to patchwork it?
Yeah, since you don't have enough of the one.
It's I was just gonna, lay it on top of each other like that.
Right. That's
Is that
fine.
if that's not cheating?
That's
Mm-mm. No, because it's color.
It's just for
yeah,
the
it's still
background.
color.
And if you were you could use more than one color of paint. So
Okay.
So we have our washi tape, which is girls. Oops, come on. Then we have tissue paper. which has like these little things on it.
Ooh, that's nice.
I got a button.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't got a button.
You put a button in mine.
You
It
got
was-
a button, Dad?
It was
I
in this
think
one.
I
It was
have a
in this.
Nope. I got a cat.
I got a cat.
I got a button.
You got a button?
Yeah.
What button?
We have some lace.
And a
Then
red
we
ticket.
What these? We have a well butt.
Mm-hmm.
Whale's tail.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a piece of paper that's been like jelly printed or
It's
what
a
have
sticker. The whale's tail's a sticker.
okay.
No, the whale tail. That's just on.
No.
photo
Oh,
paper.
it's on photo paper. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Then we have a ticket that has corn on it from
Uh-huh.
August.
That's a corn.
Gotta
If
go.
we can get in for $1.
Then we have some more washi with girls on it.
Hi, Stacy May.
Then
Hi,
we have some cat postcard thingies
Where's that? Where's the cat scarves?
and this kitty.
Oh, I'm missing a piece of paper.
This piece right here.
A postcard.
Yeah.
It's from Mrs. Tomlin.
1904.
And then an art card.
Yes. So these are our things. The one thing that we can add is paper. So I'm going to grab me a piece of paper to use.
And paint, right?
And we can use paint, pens, markers, something to color your page with if should you need it. So let me look at this. We got lots of pretty colors. Collars.
Colors.
And we can use this little envelope since our stuff came in it, and this one.
It's a 2D cat.
So
Gotta-
I got 2 buttons. I might have your button, Becca.
Oh, maybe because I'm looking everywhere. I set my
Uh,
button to you.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you count this as 1?
I don't know.
6, 7,
5,
8.
6, 7, 8,
9,
9, 10.
You must have counted that as. Oh, I got 11 counting my buttons, or my 1 button. I'll use 1.
Yeah, just one because
6, 7,
I'll grab one out of my button collection here.
8, 9, 10. Well, there's 2 different washi tapes. 3 different washi
I think I just counted that as one because it's not very big pieces.
Okay.
But you can use the vellum too.
All right, I'm looking for a piece of paper. Hold the phone.
Did you say hold the phone?
Yep.
All right. Can you hear me crunching? I'm trying not. to.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
You got little tomatoes.
I have a book. Now I'm gonna choose from this book. Oh, geez. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna choose from a different book. I know what book I'm gonna choose from.
I got Morris.
The cat?
I bet you people don't. There's young people that don't even know who Morris is.
Tina
That's
knows.
what he looks like. Yeah, he looks like Morris from 9 Lives. Come on. He doesn't want to focus, man. Here we go. Meow.
This is some Vicky Booten paper, and I like her colorful style.
Mm.
Oh, come on. You're stupid. Stupid.
Maybe this. You're blurry, Beck.
I know. I don't know what's going on. Why it's not happy.
For
Why
this.
is it not happy? Maybe it's not liking this. I had too much on my plate. Trying to. There we go.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Ma. Hi, Strada. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Pam. Who else?
Hey, ladies.
Hi, Kathy.
8.
And everybody up in the balcony.
All you balconyers.
Balconiers. That's okay.
Hi, Kellyanne.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, Kellyanne.
All right.
Oops.
Oopsie whoopsie. What'd you oopsie about?
I ripped it,
Oops.
but I patched it back. Got a little too rough. A little too rough with the tissue paper. Let's push it back together.
I've had that tissue paper forever. You should be proud of me getting rid of it. It was one of my hoarding pieces.
And you shared it with us.
Mhm. I had to go to therapy because of it.
Oh my god.
Poor thing.
Mhm.
I told Joe he had to the end of the month to get the garage cleaned out or else.
Oh, geez. He was supposed to do it for your kiln.
Well, he got that done already done. That's
Uh-huh.
not the problem. I can get back there, but it's too hot to go back there right now.
Well, and like she needs some airflow out there, and with the stuff in there, she can't get no airflow.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I can't open the garage door because he didn't want anybody delivering anything to see what's inside.
Mm. Hmm.
So I told him he had till the end of July to get half of it cleaned out so that I could get my car in there for hurricane season.
Right.
And it's already
You wanted to get your car in there before this last time hurricane season.
No, I didn't get to.
Mm-mm.
So I said, and I said, you got to the end of the month. And so I said, well, it's the end of the month. Today's the due day. What are you going to do? And he just sort of said, I don't know.
He's like, well, you're not going to divorce me. And
Well,
he knows
he knew he was in trouble because it wasn't done. He's done everything but, that. And I said, we've got a cart out there, one of those big metal carts that you put together and they're on wheels,
Yep.
And we got two of them, and one of them's got laundry detergent on it and whatever. But the other one, I said, we're going to we can get it together. And we've got canned goods out there, and we've got toilet paper and paper towels and all that stuff. We could put all that extra supplies on it, for backup supplies, because we've got stuff all over that garage that needs to be put on that cart. And I said, we'll start with that. And I said, we'll just take it, do baby steps together. I said, you have 4 choices. You can either get the garage cleaned out, or hire someone to cut the grass, or you can cut the grass, and we'll hire somebody to come and clean the garage out for us. I said, in one way or another, it can be done. I said, you've got choices. So which one do you want to do?
He don't want nobody coming over there.
So I said, you've got your bike in there. And I said, I would like for you to get your bike together, put it back together. He's got the tank off of it for some reason. And I said, I would just like for you to just put the thing back together. I said, you don't have to remove the bike. The bike can stay. And then he's got a sewing machine in there, and it's an upholstery sewing machine.
Which he probably will never use.
No, he does sew. He likes to sew. So I said, we'll rearrange it so that you can get to the sewing machine and sit down at it and use it, because he likes to sew things. And he uses my sewing machine all the time. Believe it or not, he comes in here and pushes everything away and uses it because it's right behind me, already set up. And I said, we'll just have to do baby steps and just do it together. And I said, we're in this together. I said, I'm not trying to. I said, unless you want to just leave my car out during the hurricane, I said, I've got full coverage on it, so I don't care. I said, but I did buy the car, and at least you could do is offer, get half the garage cleaned out for it, and so,
Hey, Chris.
we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath. But he says, well, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to call those junk people and have them come to the house and haul it off. He didn't like that. That 1-800-JUNK. They'll be here within an hour. And all you have to do is point your finger and it's gone. That's what they said.
He would have a cow.
He would.
He would pout for days.
There's 3 pieces of tape on this. That gives us 4 pieces of tape.
I darkened up the cat that was on my paper. There was a cat stamped on there, so I darkened it.
So let's just do this.
At least this time these colors match. I don't think last week or last month, the stuff I sent kind of didn't have no rhyme or reason.
We made it work. That's the fun of it, though.
Yep. Well, yeah, I didn't think about it when I was putting them together, to be honest.
So
with
we
you.
do get to use paint.
Yep. And markers
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah. Because that stuff's too hard to, we couldn't mail little pots of color. Let me close this door.
I think Becca sent me a crooked piece of paper just to aggravate me.
Oh, she would.
Mine was crooked too. But that would have been good. I wish I would have thought about that. Sent it to you crooked on purpose.
Yeah.
That would have been good stuff. Everything off just a little bit. Yep.
I could totally see you doing that. Yes. 5, 3. Be careful. Oh, what?
Lady.
They can see you.
Huh?
They can see you.
Yeah, I was saying that there.
All right.
Hi, Ma. Did I say hi to Ma? Hi, Ma. Hi, Chris and Kellyanne and then Stacy May, and that's all I see on the stand. That's all I see, guys. If I didn't say hi to you, it's because I don't see you.
Hi, Janet.
Hi,
Janet.
Jen. Oh, that's dumb. Beth, I just ripped mine. I was a little too rough. Oh,
You can't even tell where mine's ripped unless you look real hard. You don't know where to look, you would never find it.
fixed.
I got my exercise thing put together, Beth. Today.
You did?
You gonna exercise? Did you get a new clothes hanger? That's what we call ours.
I'm not putting it where the clothes can hang on it.
I'm getting ready to move
Yeah,
mine back.
we thought that too, but my standing frame was in the living room. It has clothes on it. So then we brought the elliptical out into the living room, put my standing frame where it was, and now it still has clothes on it.
I've had my treadmill in the living room since January, and I'm going to move it back out to the garage
Well, this one kind of does.
because I thought I was going to have to get on it, but since I lost the weight without it, I'm not going to. Yeah, not going to use it.
Ours, the one I got, is like it's a bike or a elliptical or a sitting bike, a standing bike. You know, like
Well, holy cow!
it wasn't expensive at all. So I said, if I do this one, then I can get a better one if I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't do it, then I ain't lost that much money.
Right, right. That's how our elliptical is. It's not a real expensive one.
Nope. I had a real nice
No, you
elliptical.
might be hearing me eat.
I had a real nice elliptical before, but it took up so much space inside. This one don't. So we'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get a helper to get this off. Like that. Like that. There. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I love it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Beth, Beth, Beth.
Plan B in progress. Actually, it's still part of Plan A. I haven't goofed up.
Mm-mm.
So let's see if I can do it.
We have to have our, because of this, our air conditioner's working so hard. We have fans going also, and the fans are so loud. We have to have our TV on so loud.
Oh,
That's why you can hear it in here.
I
My
see.
door and Jug keeps opening it, and
Is your door a curtain?
not in this. No, not in this house.
Oh,
I
you
can
got a
get,
real door?
yeah, these doors. This one I can get through no problem. That's what amazes me, that your doors are so small. Because
Yeah, her hallway is small too.
this is a manufactured home, and it's just so weird that yours, that yours is smaller than mine.
Well, it was built back in '79,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just the way they did these houses down here.
I mean, like my mom and dad's house was built back for their old house, and theirs wasn't like that. I mean, like the hallway was not as wide as some of them today, but it wasn't small, super skinny. It's just
I have crumbs all over the desk.
What are you eating?
Wheat thins.
Oh, lucky. I can't have crackers anymore. Too many
And
carbs.
tomatoes, wheat thins and tomatoes.
We've been eating tomatoes.
Hey, Stacy May, there's some more dots that you said. Sometimes you just need a little round dot. Sometimes you do.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. So, Cindy's moved her office, her craft room. Are you finished? Is it sorted out?
Man, that's a chore. Been there, done that.
I've been cleaning my. Let's see. Dana's put in 4 days into my room, and it's at least you could walk through.
Dawn's, I've seen Dawn's looking for airline tickets to come down. Guess.
She's going to come down to see you.
She wants to come down and clean my room, I guess. I seen her. She said something on Facebook that my room needs cleaned.
That I heard.
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. Who's she hear from? Probably mom. Probably my mom.
Yeah.
My mom probably said her room is a disaster.
That Becca's gonna get caught in there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not. I keep that path clean now. You know, I mean,
mine was pretty bad. If I had fallen, I probably wouldn't be able to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bess was not easy to walk through.
No.
Oh. See,
I
yeah,
got down,
you can get in and out
have
of mine.
room to roll over to get up.
Now, yeah, if I fell in here, but it's such a dang small room that I think if I fell in here anyways, my wheelchair would get caught up in something and I'd be, you know, not the best. So
You get hung up.
yeah. So I don't think there's anything really, you know, there's no getting around that, I don't think.
That's funny.
Oh no, she didn't move her craft room around. She moved herself. She moved herself from the recliner to the office. Cindy.
Oh.
We thought she moved her craft room. No, she didn't move her craft room. She moved herself.
Never mind. Now, Joe cut the grass yesterday, so why is he on the lawnmower today?
Probably so you can't tell him to do something in the garage.
It doesn't matter. He's going to do the opposite, you know. Doesn't matter.
He was stressed the whole time I was there, Becca.
Oh, he was sweating bullets.
Oh, yeah, that makes me think that maybe he does need to have some sort of talk with somebody that can help him understand how.
I think I don't, you know, and it's items we don't need. It's not like you know.
It's like dressers and
Yeah.
He's got a wardrobe. He picked up a wardrobe on curbside for nothing.
Well,
Mhm.
and like Beth and
he should have left it for somebody who needed it.
I told him that too. I said, why keep it at your house whenever there's probably somebody that could use it?
Yeah, I mean, true that. Yeah.
That's true.
But my sister's that way, y'all. She is. Can't help it. And I mean, like, he doesn't, I mean, like, her hoard is more go to Walmart, buy a bunch of crap, bring it home, and just drop it, and that's where it stays.
Yeah.
That's a little different. And I just.
Yeah, but not really, because it becomes this big, massive mess.
Mine's just, I haven't done anything since Mom died.
Well, and like.
But I didn't have any problem. I still have it in the car. I haven't gone anywhere.
I think Joe, I mean, like you collecting craft supplies, and Joe collects big stuff like chairs and, you know, stuff like that that isn't easy to store.
Boats, cars.
Yeah, he's got a couple of those. And the trailers that you brought down, the stuff on it's probably ruined.
It's been covered up for 10 years.
Yeah, but like snakes and stuff like that can get in there, and
Sure could.
he just
No, I had
their
enough.
minds don't think like that though.
He really has a problem, and
Uh-huh.
I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm trying to say you really need help.
Yeah, their minds don't think like that though. They don't see it, they don't feel it, nothing.
Nope.
Did he do that at your other house? I mean, I know y'all had a bigger house, but
Yeah, yeah. The garage you couldn't walk through it. The 2-car garage he had. He
mhm.
had that Thunderbird in one half of it, and then the other half he had, all of his garage stuff piled up.
Thanks, Ma.
It's hard. I mean, and my sister, she would pure get so aggravated with us when we were trying to clean her house up when my mom and dad were moving in with her. Oh my gosh.
And it doesn't matter if how good it is. It's just we don't need it.
I know, and I told Donna, I'm like, your house looks so much better whenever it's cleaned up. You know, whenever you don't have stuff piled on the tables, piled on the counters, piled on the floor, piled on the couch. But she don't care.
I had a lot of doubles.
My dad has been passed away almost for a year almost, and her house has went straight downhill.
Oh,
My son went over there and he's like, Mom, he said she really does need an intervention.
and I just thought maybe it was because Joe didn't have much as a child.
A lot of times it comes from, like,
It's
I know with
something
my grandpap,
triggers it.
it's part of that, and also their mind thing is everything is usable. You don't throw
Yes,
things away because everything is
the era
usable.
that they grew up in
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and how they were taught by their parents.
Yep.
but
Like
he
they see the throwaway style that we live in, and it's they like have a
yeah.
real hard time with that.
It's like everything's a treasure to them.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. For
Well,
sure.
and I've been real gentle when talking to him about it, and said, well, I think we need to work on it together and come to an agreement, something
Mhm.
like that. So I was hoping that.
And I think it's a good step that you had Dana come and help you, because it shows him that you're trying to get your craft stuff together and that you're giving away things.
But he didn't
Our
even like
craft
her
stuff is
giving away
a
her
treasure
things.
to us. It's hard to.
He don't even like her giving away her things though.
Yeah.
It's it's a sad situation.
When I sell my stuff, I like think about it. It's like, will these people use it? Will they give it away? Are they just going to throw it away?
You
I
see,
do. I kind of have like a little.
he did that with the house up north. We had somebody that wanted to buy the house, and it was a single. And he's so we asked about who she was, and I said, no, 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 no. You don't get to ask who they are. It's none of your business, you know.
Right.
And but he wanted to know who it was, and he wouldn't sell it because she asked for a lower price, and he wouldn't sell it to her because she was single and he didn't think, and she had kids, and he didn't think that she could make the house payments. That's not our problem.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That would be the bank's problem at that point.
And
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 he
why would
probably
she
worries
buy
that it will go in disarray. That it would.
so why would she buy a house if she couldn't make the house payment?
Mhm.
So yeah, but it wasn't his decision. to make that. And we could have sold, had the house sold. So instead, we still pay the electric and the taxes, and we're going to have to pay for the wear and tear of it over the past
Yeah, because it's
15
gonna
years.
sit there, and when you're
I'm
not,
pretty sure it needs another new roof by now.
and then I mean, like if you haven't been up there, how do you know it's not leaking or anything?
Well, we have the girls go in and check, and our neighbor is real good. They guard it for us and stuff like that. So we got friends, and our neighbor still cuts the grass. And I said, that's rude, Joe. That's just rude to allow him to cut our grass. Still cut our grass. And so I get after him, and then he sends him $100 gift certificate every so often to buy gas and everything, which is nice. But still, it's rude.
If he had to pay a lawn care service, that's going to be that a
Mhm.
month.
Oh well, and I would love for him to do a lawn care service down here. Now,
Yeah.
we're getting up there, and
Yeah. I mean,
he's never made me cut grass, and I don't think I don't think he'll make me cut grass.
yeah, I ain't planning on that one either. My dad didn't make me cut grass either.
But I told him I'd like to build onto the house and build another room and make it a master bedroom with a little kitchenette in it, coffee pot, just a fridge and a coffee pot, and the sink would be outside of the shower and the pot and the potty, that with this like a hotel room, kind of like a hotel room, but I want sliding glass doors where they can come out to the pool or and a patio.
So I can come live there.
Huh?
So
Yeah.
I can come live there.
Exactly. So that anybody can come. And I would want a queen size bed, and I would want a pull out couch, you know, so that it would sleep four, that it could sleep four. And then we've got the other bedroom that sleeps two, that would take care of all of our kids and grandkids, and the couches, our couches. I think it would work, and I think it would be nice. So, okay.
Hey, Teresa. Teresa here. My Rick wouldn't let me cut the grass until he didn't have a choice. I love cutting the grass. I mean, I've been doing it since I was a kid. So when my lawnmower wasn't working, I really felt lost. It was so nice to finally get one that I could use, and then then we broke it. But it's working now. Now it's just too dang hot to cut the grass.
Oh, wow. Cindy's great grandmother's house was piled high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my sisters. It makes me sick whenever I see my sisters. I don't even go
Well,
down.
luckily, my house isn't hoarded up. I mean, I realized my craft room was bad, but the rest of the house is not hoarded. It just needs a good cleaning and straightening up, doesn't it, Dana?
Yes. It just needs organizing a little bit.
Yeah. I just
Being disorganized and messy is totally different than having a hoarded
Yeah.
house.
right. I don't think there's anything wrong with my house other than it. I need to do some painting and
You might
remodel.
get rid of a couple chairs and your
Well,
stuff that you're
I,
not
yeah,
decorating with
and
anymore.
I'm still dealing with stuff that I got from my mom.
Yeah.
So those two little tiny chairs I got, those were my mom's, and
Yeah. I hope I used everything.
You don't have to use the button.
Yeah.
I don't have a button. I mean, you don't have if you want to use the button, but I gave what we had way more than 10 things, didn't we?
Well, surely you could find a button in your stash.
I can. Do I need a button? I'll do it. I'll get the button. I have a place for it. My red buttons are right here. And it was just a flat button, right?
Yeah, just a red.
2-hole?
Yeah. Yep. Like my daddy did most of our yard work whenever he could, and my mom would go out and do like flower bed stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would like. When I get up north, I hope I can get that a nice little flower bed, flowers I can go out and take care of.
Well, and get some pots that are a little bit higher so that you can.
Mm-hmm. I know this one lady, she has like rack and has a hanging. She does all pots and has them hanging on her down her driveway.
Yeah.
She actually had to put a sign out that said not a yard sale because people would stop and think she was selling her plants
Oh my gosh.
because of the way that they were lined up and on her.
Well, she had it cluttered up a little bit then, didn't she?
A little bit. Squeaky recliner, squeaky recliner.
Gage just opened and closed the door for me. My door's squeaky. It is storming here.
I was just gonna say, is that storm?
Uh,
Oh, I wish we had that here. We're in such a
Girl.
drought.
we get it every day.
Such a drought.
Does your ground crack?
Oh, it's horrible.
So I was just reading a story about this lady. Like she would buy fruit and they would eat it, and her daughter would take it out and put it in the cracks in the ground, like the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she's got like fruit trees growing all over the yard.
That's good.
She said, and she can't pull them up because the roots are so darn deep.
Well,
She said some of them are not in the best place.
Yeah, the house that I owned before, we had a crack. You could fall into it. It was so bad. It was really crazy. I don't notice it as much here, but there's not as much built around, so the ground has places to squeeze and contract where the city lived, and it was a little bit can't find the end of this washi tape. I'm not going to be able to use it because I can't
The
get
black one is hard to
I
find.
had to get a little X-Acto knife going to get
the
mine.
black one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even find where I
Use,
ended at the end. Maybe.
get your little knife.
Oh, I'm just going to tear it. Oh, found the end.
So, yeah, my sister, they were in Killeen, Texas, because they were in the service.
Uh-huh.
She said when she first got there, she said she thought they were having an earthquake because the ground was cracked.
Yeah, that's not very far from me at all. That's about an hour, less than an hour probably.
Houston had some warnings, according to Mary Greeley, that Houston was having some. Let's see what it says. Mary Greeley, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas could have a deadly M7 earthquake. A secret map and data. I haven't listened to it yet. Deadly. Okay. From all the fracking.
Oh, yeah. Well.
All right. I think I'm done.
Yeah, this was not a very hard one. I'm not much further for usually I'm the one lagging.
I guess I'm going to be the last one this time. Because I'm still working on my pocket. I'm taking my time and making it look
Every time
nice.
you never know what Beth's thinking because she has that sigh and you're like, is she sighing? Is she?
Now what?
Beth, does that little boy at the nail salon, does he ever talk or has he got something going on?
He screams.
Oh, I bet he's autistic.
No, he doesn't talk. I've never heard him talk, but she homeschools him, and I know that she has kept him in that chair way too long. He don't belong in that chair.
No.
And the last
I
time
think
I
he's
was there,
autistic.
he screamed, bottle, and he was watching a video.
And he's like 4, she told me.
He was wanting his bottle that matched the TV bottle, and they had one, but they didn't know what he wanted. And he just screamed and cried until they kept figuring out. And it was like, and she keeps him in that chair, and then there's a little room there that her teenage daughter stays in. She wasn't there the other day, and she's supposed to come out and tend to him while mother is working. And she just flips out there at that door, and she does it disrespectfully. There's no love. And her mother will knock on the door saying, get out here and take care of him. And but they're from Puerto Rico and they homeschool.
Well, I mean but
he watches all those shows.
I really think he's autistic.
Might be.
But he traces them letters on that iPad
with his finger.
Yep. I mean, but autistic kids can be very smart and be nonverbal.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But anyway, I think He's not my little boy. What can I say?
I don't know. I was
And
just curious. I was like,
I think I'm going to try to find a new place.
I
Uh,
was just
I'm
wondering.
not going to go back. I think I could try to find another place, but she does my nails really good. I don't know if you like your nails or not, but
They were
I
fine.
uh,
They were okay. They they're
but
still good.
I had her. She did my nails one time, and I didn't think she did them as good as her sister did. So I went back to her, Catherine. And there was another girl there, and I let that girl do my nails. And I went back to Catherine. She made them pointy, and yeah, they were
Yeah, I
terrible.
don't like all that stuff too. They should ask you too.
Well, she knew how I liked my nails. Catherine does. Alrighty, let's see what else can I do here. Oh, I guess I could do a little cluster and put this down, and I could put the. Are we allowed to use thread?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just want to make sure. I don't want.
Well,
I
I
don't.
put a piece of thread in my thing, my button, so it
That's what I
doesn't.
was wanting it for.
Yeah.
I didn't want Becca to say, "You're cheating."
Well, I think you both are cheating, but I'm not gonna say nothing today. Not gonna say nothing. I got in trouble using a punch the one time, so I'm just gonna
I
keep.
did. I used a punch
Oh,
tonight.
you used a punch. What?
But
Now
the paper was your paper. But
we
it was your
we
paper.
agreed that we weren't supposed to use the punches.
I thought we were allowed to use tools, but just don't add anything to
That's
it.
what I thought when I used. I was like, well, that's kind of like scissors. If you were to cut them out with scissors, that's what I thought. And Dana, Dana yelled at me. Now she's like, I don't care. Do what you want anymore. She not even into this anymore. She's like, whatever. You guys do what you want anyways. Not me, but I listen. I listen to rolls. What's up with this page? I glued it. Oh, it's dumb, and I used the good glue too. Ay, ay, ay. Get out of bed, candy, but it's painful. It's always in bed. Just raise the feet higher or back higher. Me too. I'm in bed a lot too. Don't down that one. But I'm gonna try. I'm trying, guys. You gotta email me and text me and be like, "Are you coming on? Are you coming on? Are you coming? I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I'm waiting. I'm waiting." Because I really need to start doing my channel more. I've lost so many watch hours. I finally got the 1,000 people, and I've lost so many watch hours, and they're hard. Watch hours are hard to get back. That's what most people don't have is the watch hours. And for 2 years, I had them, and now I'm losing them like crazy.
But
I'm
how long
sorry.
do they put it over?
Do what?
How long are the watch hours over? Like
A year.
Per month or per year?
You have to keep 4,000 for the year, and it's a rolling year.
Oh.
So, yeah, really. So you miss a month, and that really can throw off. And that's kind of what has happened. I mean, I was slowly losing them, but this past month I lost a lot. So I'm going to have to come up with some way to make people watch me. Show more naked people on my channel, I guess.
Whatever works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did that today pretty good.
I know. I got all kinds of new naked people.
And everybody was liking them too.
I know. Everybody always does.
Stacy mailed it back to you.
Yeah, Stacy. She says, this isn't right. I don't want no naked person. She did send it back. That was very nice of her.
But she was just being honest.
I know. She was. And let me tell you, I was just trying to sell everything that day, right? I was just this and that.
What did you just throw it in her bag?
I think it was part of a lot, but I didn't realize what it was.
Oh.
And I was just like, we'll throw this in and that in. I mean, I got rid of a lot of stuff, so that's good, but who knows what I sold. Who knows what I sold, sent to people.
Becca got carried away.
All right, I found some a needle that'll go through that button. And just
Oh, and I thought it was a flower when I sent it. I put it in there as a flower. I thought it was. Yeah, I didn't. I'm sure I didn't pay attention because why would I get rid of somebody naked? They're hard to come by.
I know. I tried to find some
Mhm.
for you.
And I got a Santa Claus
Yep.
that I treasure. I'm gonna need a bigger container. My naked people container's getting full. Might have to go to a second iris box. I'm gonna have to do, I guess, a naked person last ready to do it again, Becca. Oh, so, another sale? No, I'm still dealing with things that people didn't get, unfortunately. Still, I guess I'll learn once Miriam's the one I'm mostly worried about. Is that she doesn't get hers. It's so crazy. I sent stuff to New Zealand and it got there so stinking fast. So stinking fast. And then I'm having a heck of a time with, but I sent that USPS. I didn't send that UPS. I will never use UPS again. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. I learned a good lesson.
when it's so funny. Whenever I send mail over to Europe, it takes a month to get it to Gigi or to anybody else, but
Mhm.
it only takes 5 days to get it to Janet. Janet and I have a direct path.
I wonder because if since she's like, well, she's in England and those other people.
Everything flies into London.
That's what I was just gonna say. I wonder,
And
yeah.
London sends
And
everything to
then they
Miami.
separate it from there.
I think it's Miami to London, a direct flight, and so we get our mail very fast. Considering,
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
spoiled.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And then I've mailed to Egypt, and it's never arrived.
Oh,
But I have mailed to Miriam, and she got it, but it was a
yeah.
month.
I've sent to Miriam, but this being a
And
package, I guess.
but it does get to her. So, but there's so much fighting and stuff going on over there. I don't know where
Maybe a
Becca
package is gonna
she's
take.
located at. And of course, I
Well, they
think
say
that's
they tried to deliver it twice, is what they're
all the
telling her.
all that fighting is downtown.
Yeah, 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 yeah. She said she's not near it when I asked her.
It's just so sad.
It's always gonna be there. Religion, it's always been there and always will.
Yeah.
Fortunate, but what the heck? I got all that.
I think this is my least favorite page.
Yeah, I'm not real pleased with how mine. Did you use ink? Because I kind of dig that.
I used a gelato.
Oh, is that what it is? It just doesn't
Yeah.
seem like. I mean, with all that bright color, I thought it would turn out, but I guess I don't know. It's not my favorite either. But to answer, Ma, I have enough stuff to do it again. Probably another 4-day one too.
So this is the last month page.
Mine is my last. This is this one.
Yep.
Uh,
And see, I used a piece of paper that had these flowers on it.
yeah.
Mine looks different.
In your window, I loved how you did that.
Yeah. I cut all that out. There's the cat.
I'm missing some.
What I put up under here?
The tape. Oh, I used it. Okay, I used it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Here's the
Black.
heart.
Ma, did you buy anything, Ma, at the sale? I don't. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a big old box. That's right. You were new, and oh, how did you like your stuff? I threw some extra stuffs in there. You got your box, right? Should check. Yeah, that's right. You got all that felt and stuff. And I tried to. I think I threw some stamps in and maybe some stencils. I tried to think of some things that to do mixed media, what you might need, and threw some stuff in there. Fill up the box.
Okay.
It was a huge box. Was it fun to open? I bet you it was fun to open.
What? Well,
Oh, that one, I like that one. I like that medallion. Whatever. The M word thing.
I think.
The It was so much fun. It was like Christmas. Oh, did you? Oh, Mom, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out, hon.
Gage was outside in the pool yesterday, I think, in a spider. I guess came down from the pool cage and landed right on his face.
Did it bite him?
No,
Oh,
but then he just opened the shower curtain and a lizard jumped on him.
oh, geez. Scatton would freak out. I mean, he would. You'd hear him scream like a little
He
girl. I
said, "I
just
think
know
something's out to get me."
it.
Oh.
Which one is it? No, that one was this one we did together. No,
Uh-uh.
this was a MMM. That's right. Usually it
Okay.
seems like ours have pockets. Usually pockets. And
I'm ready to show mine off.
you
Okay.
ready? She ready?
I love mine.
Yeah.
All right, there's Bethel.
So I used the background. I used the tissue paper in the background, and I used the kitty cat tape up at the top, and my tab, and I'm going to put the date on the tab. And then her envelope, I made a brown pocket. I painted it brown, and I put some of the yellow ribbon across it with the postcard on top of that yellow ribbon. And then the rest
Cute.
of the yellow ribbon, I just tied it in a knot and put the button in the middle of the knot. And then I just cut them at a diagonal, and they just kind of just lay there on top of the postcard,
Cute.
and they're glued down. And I just tied a little bit of string on the button. And then in the pocket, there was a little bag inside of the package. So I used it as a pocket and a pocket to put in the pocket. Take this one out, and then on I put the other washi tape on the top and the bottom of that card with a little bit of lace across it. It needs to be inked or something, but I was afraid to use any ink. But I did put my ticket and the kitty cat there, and it looks okay.
You
And
could
then
use.
on the last piece of card, I used that clear thing, and I made a shaker card.
Ah,
And
look at
I
that.
cut the rest of the paper off, and I used that paper to punch and put the hearts inside the shaker card.
Dang, smarty
And
pants. I
and
was
then
I was thinking about using the acetate and I couldn't think what to use it for.
Well, I had that little piece of paper that I cut off, and I punched some, and then I saved two little tiny rolls of it, one there and one there, and I just rolled it up, glued it down so that it would lift up the acetate a little bit to make a pop up,
Mm-hmm.
and that way it shakes without any problem.
Aren't you
So
smarty
and then
pants?
it goes into the little bag, and then the bag goes into the pocket. And I have room if I have any other objects in my art, I can add to my pocket.
Look at that. Smarty pants.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
I like the little brown, and I like the postcard, and
Yeah.
so
I
it
like it.
worked out real good. I got all that out of it, so not too much. It
Yeah.
was. I didn't throw away. I threw away just a little bit of trimming of the tissue paper, and when I cut the corners off of this uh, ribbon, that was the only things I threw away, and a little bit of ends of the tapes of the washi tapes where I cut the tape off and made it even. But there was not very much waste at all.
All right, Becca.
All right. This is mine. It's in a little book, so it's not mine's a little, but that's okay. I'm going to use it as a. So mine, there's the postcard, and it's the envelope here. And I just use I use some of the pieces of the tissue and put it on the background. There's some washi tape, and there's the postcard. And then I took the bag and I put the lace over top of the bag.
Cute.
And the kitty cat over top. Made like a little whatever. Used the little girl's faces over here. And then made a little tag. There's a cat stamped just perfectly, so I just took my black marker and filled it in. And then I added a piece of the tissue to kind of blend it into the book, and I put our names and stuff on the back, and simple enough. And then I have a pocket here like this is if I ever want to stick something in it. But I glued this down. I didn't leave it as I thought about it like what Beth did, but I put some glue down here so this won't fall all the way in. So I glued this so that, because this is I was going to cut it off, and then I was like, no. So here we go.
All right, here I am.
Ooh, you went blue. Okay.
I had paper and it was double-sided, so I used paper for the background and then I used the tissue here. And then this is the back side of the paper for my tag. Then I have my little,
Oh, cute.
and then the cat and the button and this, and I put the little
Oh,
This.
then
Thanks for being so proud of my art.
well, I guess it's kind of a tag now. Oh, I put washi tape down there.
See,
Then
there's a cat on there you could have colored in.
there's this.
See it?
Kind of. Yeah,
See that?
a little bit, yeah. Then washi tape
see
here.
that looks like a cat ears on top of that girl on the left at the bottom.
The
on the
girl
tag.
on the left.
It's
at the
in the
bottom.
picture and the thing you shove back in.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
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 right.
it does. It's on top of her head.
And then this, I just stuck this down. I was gonna tuck it in, but I wanted it to show, so.
Yeah. But Dana, that's really pretty. That looks good
Thank
with the blue. Yeah,
Thanks.
the blue didn't jump. That's so funny. Mine, it was that tealy color that jumped out at me, not the blue. So
Yeah, well, I just looked through paper and I was like, this had all the colors in it, so I just used it, and then the back.
I was wondering where the ribbon is, or the lace, and it's your tie on top
right
of your.
here. And right here.
Yeah, that's where I see it. I didn't
On
see
the
it.
tags.
Yeah,
Yep, tag and on here.
and your button
My buttons right here.
right there. Oh, okay, yeah.
And my cat.
And keycap.
I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything.
No, I think you did good. I think it looks good, Dana. Yeah, it's not bad.
This was fun.
Yeah.
So we're over the hump now. Next month, well, actually next week, next Sunday will be the.
Okay. No, the first week I thought was with Mrs. Gigi. She's not here this week. She won't be back till next.
So
Isn't the first one, and then the third one is Tandem 10, right?
I don't remember.
I do it whenever you guys tell me.
I have to look.
That's what I'll just show up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Our last one was. Where's my lives? Our last Tandem 10
Oh, I
was
have it right here. Oh, nope, not there.
oh, it's probably on my thing. Let me see.
618.
Oh, was that the last one?
Yeah. I have it dated on the back of my card here.
Okay, there's food.
So what's that, the second week? Do we do it ever on the same week? Maybe we just,
no, I swear I think it's the first week.
I thought that's when we got together with Mrs. Gigi.
I don't know. I'm confused.
I
We've been
don't-
gone for so long. I'm fused.
Oh, so blame it on me for taking a vacation.
I did too.
Mhm.
I got May 21st. So I guess it is the third week. So this was a catch up, a makeup.
Yeah.
And then we won't be on with Miss Gigi. Or she won't be on, but if y'all want to do the other one, that's fine.
Mhm.
All right.
Of course.
But yeah, we're over the hump. I like this book though.
Yeah, I think we're doing good. I think they're cute.
So, yep. So the next one will be August, and go from there. So do y'all
And
want
those
to do?
ones are dated, right? Because then whenever you don't have a date, it would be mine.
Yeah.
Because I didn't date mine. Because I'm
Yep.
a loser. Mm-hmm.
Who she thought it looked more like Viking. Oh, that cat. So time is it? Do y'all want to do anything else? Are y'all
I'm
up
up for it. I haven't cracked it in like a month, so I'm up for whatever I can get my hands on.
What do y'all want to just do? Whatever, or do you want to?
I don't care.
I know that Beth's probably got dolls to make.
I can make some dolls. I got some ready to cut out.
Okay.
Oh, you're sending a doll to everyone that sends you a doll, huh?
Yeah. So
Ooh, you got a lot of dolls to make.
yeah,
I've
she's
got quite a few made up already.
yeah, and I need to work on some because I need to make two because Beth is getting the weird one. So
We're just gonna get one with a floppy hat.
I did get a big Temu haul while I was gone.
Oh, jeez.
First time I ordered from there, so I could use this to make my doll. So did you do any arting up there, Becca?
Some, yeah. I made that heart book. It's out in my car still. I didn't realize that didn't make it in the house. So I did some.
I also need to work on this other little book. I think I'll do that first. I cut these. Did you make one of the books that Beth showed on her channel?
Last night?
No, one of the other ones that she did
No.
before.
I didn't watch anything while I was up home, really. So I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, woman. What kind of books were they?
I did a wing book and a tea bag book. And then last night I did a squish book.
Yeah, I did the squish book with you. I have to finish it, but I got it.
And I thought it turned out cute.
Yeah, Dana's is probably filed really, really nice.
Yep. It's actually over there so I can use the paper. I just won't be able to put any pictures or anything on it, so it's.
Ow.
Oh,
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
I don't have enough closet space for all these books.
Now you know the pain.
Mm-hmm.
I got the eye of the
I did
tiger.
this the other night with Beth.
What'd she say?
I did this one the other night with Beth.
Yes, I seen that.
So you can barely see my horse. It's right there. And then
It turned
That's
out pretty.
that's my peacocks. I took the cupcake off because it really didn't match.
What are we gonna do with her, Beth?
I don't know.
This is one we did before. I didn't finish it. I didn't put a word on it. And I need to doodle. I don't remember. We did this one. I didn't put a date on this one. I need to put a date on this one. This one looks really juvenile. Not this one. This one.
What's that one from?
From one of them things that we did.
It's almost been a year because it was you came on with Beth and I, and you did the story, and it was a Halloween story.
This looks like a dog
one.
compound.
What'd you say?
This one looks like a dog compound.
Dog houses.
That's funny. I don't know. Those were the prompt games. Now I gotta find something else to go on here.
Oh, you got Margaret's name already? Did you give names out, Beth? I didn't know you gave names out.
No,
Oh,
I haven't given out. She's making a special one for Margaret
oh,
on her own.
I gotcha.
So I have to make sure that she doesn't get Margaret's name. Which I don't think Margaret said an extra one. I don't think she. It's still ongoing. I haven't really. I wrote down a few names.
Yeah. I didn't think so. That's what I thought. It was still not. You're drinking coffee, huh? Decaf. I can drink coffee almost any time. I can do caffeine any time of the day, and it really doesn't. Well, I say that, but then I stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if it's the caffeine or if it's just me. Let me tell you though, those first couple days home from my trip, I was asleep by 10, 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, but
Every
like for 3 days, and then all of us on Friday night, I stayed up pretty late because I watched that cop show. So I was up watching that, and but yeah,
I'll be right back.
last night I didn't stay up as late. I don't think. No, I was up pretty late. I was up until about 4. Yeah, Mel's good with caffeine. Some people it just doesn't hit the same way. Like Benadryl. Benadryl will put some people out, and other people it will just, it wires them. I guess our just how our bodies, just how our bodies work, I guess. Shannon can drink coffee too, pretty much all the time, and then go to bed. She doesn't drink it as much as she used to. She used to have pots of coffee. You drink tea, right, Beth? You're not really a coffee drinker.
well, I had coffee yesterday and the day before,
Yeah,
and I like it when he puts that vanilla uh
like a creamer in it or something.
the vanilla cappuccino,
Oh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
and I like it when he puts that in it. So I told him to buy some caffeine free coffee next so that I could drink it in the evening if I wanted to.
Does the caffeine mess with your blood sugar?
I don't know.
I know my mom can't drink coffee anymore because of it.
Oh
She
yeah.
she has to drink
I
caffeine.
just don't. I
Well, she
I
does
just
half calf now, I think.
um I haven't noticed, and I haven't like my blood sugar in the morning. Well, see, I snack at night, so it's
Uh-huh.
hard to get a fasting blood sugar. Unless I count the hours, how many I'm fasting. But usually in the morning, my blood sugar, if I'm not fasting, it's around 120 or 130, right in through there. So I consider, since I've eaten at 12 and 1 o'clock, and I'm taking this at 10 o'clock, that's pretty. That's almost fasting right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I drink during the night, and even though it's sugar free, it can still affect your fake it. But I try to alternate soda pop and uh, Kool Aid. Uh, I try to alter keep the soda pop down, not all the time. So that I don't have to have soda pop all the time. And I switch from uh, root beers to orange crush to lemonade. Crystal Light lemonade, Crystal Light drinks, and you can get Crystal Light Crush and Crystal Light root beer and all kinds of flavors. But I
Mm-hmm.
still alternate it between the real soda pop. I do both, but I just don't drink soda pop forever. And
Mm-hmm.
and Coke Zero is the only one that has caffeine in it. I don't think the root beer's caffeine free. So uh, if I know I'm going to be doing stuff, I'll start drinking Coke, so I'll get that caffeine. If I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm going to be going somewhere and I'm going to be out for a while and I want to keep my strength, I'll drink the caffeine.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah,
And
I'm a real hag if I don't get my caffeine.
but it's just been so hot down here. I usually don't drink a lot of hot things, but the other day it was rainy and cool, and I said I'd like to have a cup of coffee, and he fixed it, and it was so good. So I said, okay, let's get some coffee. I'm at, but I don't drink it 24 hours a day. I don't drink it all the time. I just go through spurts. But I am a teetotaler too. I like my tea.
Yeah, I
That,
handed the tea off that you sent me. I said, Shannon, look what we got. She said, oh, is this new tea? I said, yeah, Beth sent us some tea.
have a
I
little tea
love
time.
sweet tea.
Who's sneaking in here? Who is it? I think Jughead hit it with his legs.
Look what I have, Beth.
Pom poms. You should told me you needed some. You're getting low.
Good.
That's not enough pom poms.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I had 3 bags full. I couldn't find my pom poms, so I bought some more. So
I told
I threw 2 bags away, or I donated them. I didn't throw them away. I just donated.
I told Joe. I said it's a vicious cycle because you can't find something, you go buy it again. Then
Yep.
you find it.
Yep.
But
All the
now I
time.
should be able to find everything.
Yeah, me too. Artificial sweeteners, migraines. Yep. Me too. Me too. MSG. I can't have MSG either.
Oh, that tears me up. MSG. But I pretty much eat fresh, anything fresh. Now tonight we did have canned green beans with my fish, and I had a can of diced tomatoes in with them and a can of mushrooms for our vegetables. But most of the time I do a stir fry, and I eat fresh zucchini or fresh asparagus, spinach, and salads and stuff most of the time.
Yeah, you've really done really good, Beth.
And I need to get back on my off of my carbs so I can lose a little bit more weight. I haven't gained any back, so I'm thankful
Yeah,
that
that's
I've
good.
maintained. But it's time to lose a little bit more now because I'll be going back to the doctor here in another month or so. And that'll be, and technically, I'm not sick. All I need is my lab work to see what my AC1 is. That's the only thing I want. And I have to go in to see her to get it. It just makes me so mad.
I like going in and seeing them, so it doesn't bother me to go in and see my doctor.
Right,
It's just the depression and the anxiety that keeps me from wanting to go.
right, right. Well, I don't, and I was having all that dizzy spells. Well, she cut my water pill in half, and I haven't had any dizzy, but maybe 1 or 2 dizzy spells. So it was the water pill that was making me dizzy.
Mhm.
And I take it at night. So if I do get dizzy after taking it, I'm close to the bed
Yeah.
and I go back to bed. But
But do you need the water pill now since you lost weight?
well, yes, I did stop taking it to test it, and my feet swelled up really bad. Yep. So, but I'm on half of it now, so I'm better. And if I were to lose a little bit more weight, maybe I can get off of all of it. That would be great. So, and my joints hurt, but I can't get out of that. I take a cholesterol that makes my joints hurt.
I was told by the doctor that she's like, "You do realize you're turning 50." So I was like, "All right." So I'm supposed to hurt? Okay.
Yeah.
That's normal. All right. Getting old, man. Get old, you start to ache and crack and crick and
No joke.
places you didn't know you could crack and crick.
Yeah. And I hurt my shoulder a year ago when I uh, got on the floor and I couldn't get back up. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I yelled at
I
you and I didn't
sprained
have
my
anyone's
shoulder.
phone number.
Well, it still bothers me. And so a couple of months ago or a month ago or so, I went to the chiropractor again and I said, I just want you to check it to make sure it's still just that back muscle and not my rotor cuff or anything. And he examined me and did a couple of tests and he says it is not your rotary cuff. Your rotary cuff is fine. He says this is the muscle right here, and he grinds his thumb into it. And I said, yeah, that's it. But it just so easily to sprain and strain again. I do the least little
Mhm.
thing and I pop that muscle out again. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just can't get it better.
Yeah, it's that's kind of like me. It's like, well, don't use that. Well, how am I supposed to transfer if I don't use my thumb? I mean, really,
Exactly.
well, how do
And
I
and you
understand
can't
that?
stop using your shoulders.
Right? Yeah, right.
I mean, I
Unless you lay
did.
in bed, and then if you lay in bed, then pressure sores, and it's like
Oh, I
this
can't
is what
lay
the
on this side.
computer.
I can't lay on this side without having pain, and I can't drive without aggravating the muscles. Because you use your arms to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I just or when you take your shirt off, you know, I can't take a
Oh,
shirt off over my head without ouching my shoulder. It hurts. And there's no way I can get out of it. I can't get it off any other way.
mhm.
Gotta raise my arms.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's a hassle. But if I say something to my medical doctor, she'll send me to an orthopedic, and then he'll send me to get an MRI, and it's like, and then he's not going to be able to find anything done because I've already gone to the chiropractor. It's a muscle, Teresa, that I keep exacerbating. It's a pulled muscle, and but oh well,
It's a pain.
I just have to live with it.
You
And it's
just
not enough to go to the emergency room. It's not enough to go to an orthopedic. It doesn't hurt enough to go get an MRI. It's a muscle. And my chiropractor assured me, that it wasn't anything that required any more attention than what I'm already doing. So I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I just have to get Joe to rub it out more often.
that's what I was told. I have no luck with that though.
Yeah, it hurts me whenever Scott tries to rub my shoulders or anything. Ugh.
I wish I had someone that wanted to. I had to go pay someone.
A massage therapist.
Hmm.
It's painful for me, I guess, because I have fibromyalgia too. So
Yeah, yep. Yeah, my mom, not my mom, but mom, my Texas mom, she can't go because of her fibromyalgia. It just hurts her too bad.
yeah,
She's
it's like,
someone just touching her, it just is like ripping through her.
hmm it's torture.
See, that's how sometimes my legs are like that when I don't have my meds. When I've tried to get off them, that's how it feels. It feels like torture.
Yeah,
If you just touch me, sometimes my skin hurts.
I believe you. It sucks. Letty, Betty, what are you into?
No, busted.
Sure enough. You better not touch that. She done found a wrapper somewhere. I don't know
Hmm?
what she's got, but she brought it in here. Mistake. She's so bad.
Storm. Shannon was painting while I was gone. She was painting, trying to get rid of some of that yellow in my kitchen. And
Hmm.
so she laid down tape around the floor. And yesterday I was, in the living room with Mandy talking with her, and I hear this weird sound. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I said, shh. So we all got real quiet, and I hear it, and I look, and here's Storm over there tearing the tape off the floor. She had found, I guess, a little piece and was pulling it and, tearing it with her head. I was like, what the hell are you doing over there?
He's
That's how
having a
you,
little tape party.
Letty is.
She was just, and she just kept doing it too. And then finally, when I stopped paying attention to her is when she walked away from it, and she walked away with her tail held real high, like so proud of herself. Like, yep, you didn't stop me from doing it. I did what I wanted.
Letty
Oh,
came back and tried to get into it again.
you come in here. Stop whining. You opened the door. You can come in here. I bet she's hungry. That's what I bet is wrong.
What are you doing over there, Beth?
I'm making a paper doll.
You're too quiet.
I'm sighing as loud as I can. I'm a sign looking for a head and a couple of feet and a couple of arms. And punching some holes. Making some legs. I've got another doll baby here.
Let's see now what.
Can't see what that says.
Tandy's got a Tandy. I think we've got one too, or something. Joe had one at one
I
time.
absolutely hate sticky stuff. If they could figure out how to put it on me without it being sticky,
Yep.
Yeah.
hate that.
I want to.
Smells so gross.
I want to take it to a party and see if the guys can drink a beer with it whenever I turn it on.
Your mind goes, your mind goes to a totally different place every time we talk to you, Dana. You're like, I'm gonna go to a bar. It's like she's at a frat house or something.
And there's no other way to turn it on except for high, right?
Right. Hey, that's funny to me.
You just crack me up. You are like our frat
Life
brother.
of the party.
Hmm.
She's the life of the party. Good.
Hey, that's a good time if you ask me.
A good time.
I think it is too, Tana.
She
Don't take much to entertain me.
Oh, Gat would love that. I should send her down there to hang out with you. That's his kind of funny.
Yeah, my boys would be laughing. But see, my kids, they don't see that side of me ever.
They don't get to see it.
No. No.
Don't let your hair down in front
Well,
of them.
it's so funny because Gatton, he has seen me drunk now twice, but once down, and it was down in Mexico, and he just brings that up and thinks that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He just, the one time that he's seen me, and it's like, dude, if you knew me when I was younger.
Yeah, my kids saw me once, and that was when we went to the mountains, and yeah, they laugh about it whenever it comes up or whatever.
He'll bring it up. He'll be like, yeah, this time we were in Mexico, and Jamie puked in the bushes. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It was all of us.
Well, we had to actually get my friend's son to come and pick us up one night. That's pretty bad.
Well, we were on an excursion, so we were good. We had a drive. When the 16-year-old is the one making sure we're to where we need to go. Dad, just make sure we're on the boat by 4.
When the 16-year-old is the designated driver.
That's how it was with us. Hey, it still teaches.
As long as it's not an every night thing or an every week, I think that's fine. I think it's okay for your kids to see that kind of side of you, because it makes you human to them,
Yeah. Yeah, mine don't see that very much. Just that once, and it was like you. They didn't forget it.
Yeah, I can tell when he talks about it that he talks about it like, wow, my mom is, she's not as sourpuss as I always think she is, or whatever. She can let loose, let her hair down. Oh man, that was crazy. We won't go back. Jamie won't go back because of what happened.
Ain't nobody gonna remember. She's.
That's what I tell her. I'm like, they're not. She's like, no, we can't go back there.
Ain't nobody gonna know.
And you know what? It's in Mexico. I'm sure you weren't the first or the last to do that.
No, and Mexico.
They serve, it's in the $60 you pay, and it's all you can drink. And they're pretty good at this place. Sometimes you go and they're really, really, really weak. They're pretty good at this place.
I mean, Mexicans are partiers typically. They're like, whatever.
And we got to know him, and so he was making them. He's making sure they were good. Yeah. And that was the last time I drank, except now this time that I, partied hard up at my sister's, the boys' graduation party. I was the last one to go to. It was like 4:30 in the morning. And I looked around. Nobody else was there. The guy was like, well, the guy and his wife, ex-wife actually, had to go check on their daughter. And I was like, oh. And I looked around. I was like, well, I guess I got to go in. Everybody else is. And they kind of laughed, and then they left me. In the dark, I had to find my way in my wheelchair up to the house. I was like, okay, I just did it. I mean, thank goodness I was on the porch and I didn't have to go any further than the porch. But yeah, I made it up to the porch pretty good. Well, I'm here, so that's a good sign. I didn't get lost or
You
anything.
didn't have any yellow lines to cross, did you?
Right, right. It was just through the yard, just through the yard.
Dog alert.
Hey, if you can't go out and have a little fun every once in a while, then you're
Yep.
missing out. Missing out.
And you know, you don't have to drink to have fun. That just is what, and you know, was
Yeah.
my at that time, you know, my fun. But
I mean, and you don't have to get snockered if you do drink.
yeah. I did, but
I prefer to.
I was in a safe place. You know, I met a guy. His name was Jake, not from State Farm.
Jake.
That's how he introduced himself. I was like, okay, so that's what I call him now. Jake, not from State Farm. He was funny. So Shannon, it was probably, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. And she says, so what are you doing? So I took a picture. I took a selfie of him and I sent it to her. I said, I'm hanging out with Jake, not from State Farm. And she had no clue. She was like, I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, I'm safe. It's all good.
There's this girl, and this, I mean, y'all might think bad of me. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna tell
We
you.
do before the story. We already do, so it doesn't matter.
So there's this girl, and she was adopting a kid, and she goes, I'm gonna name him Jake. I said, what? Jake? She goes, I said, Jake from State Farm? No. I said, feed Jake. He's been a good dog now. She was like, what are you talking about? I said, that's a song. No, it's not. I said, it's a song. I swear to God.
What song is it?
You ain't never heard of Feed Jake. He's been a good dog now.
No. Yeah, I would have named my kid Jake too.
Look it up. But she's such a hoity-toity kind of person.
Mhm.
And so she was like, oh no, it's not a redneck name. I said, oh yes, it is.
Yeah, Jake is definitely some young boy on the tractor.
She goes, it's Jake Gyllenhaal. I said, whatever. Oh, we
Yeah,
teased
Jake
her.
is definitely a boy I can see on a tractor taking his girlfriend
Exactly.
to prom.
To the prom.
Oh, it was funny. We teased her so much about that. And then one day she come and sat down at the table and I started playing the song. Oh, she's like,
Did she name her kid Jake?
yeah,
Oh,
she did. And she actually had Gage before I did.
oh,
And I didn't know it. I didn't know her then.
Foster parent.
Uh-huh.
small world. Look how pretty my finger looks.
How come she didn't want Gage?
She had, from what I understand, she had 4 siblings also at the same time, and she was set up to adopt them, and then the judge sent them back to family or something.
Oh.
Yeah. So she, she couldn't keep him along with, like, she did him on a respite basis, in which that's what they do to the kids, which is wrong.
Yeah.
They are so much better off in a group home or something until they can find a more permanent home, because Gage was moved around, like, in a 3-month period. He was in 15 different homes, but he was in those homes more than once.
Yeah, that's so silly.
So every, like, 2 or 3 nights he was being moved.
Yep. And they're already messed up to begin with, because they're away from their family. And now, you're moving them all the time. How are they getting any understanding of security? They're not. No wonder when they finally get into those homes, they're maniacs.
Yeah, and then they're hoarding food because they think they're not going to get fed again because
Yep. Yep.
it's, I don't know. I don't understand it. But they think that it's better for the kids to be in a home. Well, no, it's not whenever they're looking at a stranger every 2 or 3 days.
Right. And every single one of those foster parents treat them differently because they're
At
all
least,
individuals. So, some one home might be great and the other home can't stand boys, but that's the
and
only home they have to put them in,
yeah,
you know?
and at least like if they're in a group home, they're going to see the same rotation of people, you
Yep.
know,
Maybe
you
even
know,
make some friends that they can count on.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
you
don't
got
know.
your boys when they were babies, right?
Gage was 2. He had been moved around a lot, and Dustin was 7 months old, which Dustin came straight from his mom to here. Um, she she took him to a drug deal, and they got shot at, and the bullet was like lodged by his car seat. So that's why we got him. And she knew she was going to jail, so she signed rights off so we could adopt him.
And she hadn't tried to
No,
contact.
no, no, she don't do anything. And Dustin's like, she had her chance. So
Do,
I
do
don't know.
you know where she is?
Yeah, yep. But I mean, like she said, I don't want him to go through, you know, being moved around in the system. So she signed rights off, and
She was
they
probably moved around. She probably knows she probably was moved around in the system.
she probably was, and she already had another daughter that was with another family, and I had asked, does anybody want him before I take him? Like, I don't want to take him and then y'all snatch him out from under me, you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Yep.
And so they said, no, no, no. And then next thing I know, they come to me and said, we're thinking about moving Dustin. And I was like, excuse me? And I had to go through a whole bunch of stuff to make that not happen. Um, I told him, I said, he's never met his sister and he's not going to miss his sister. I said, he's been with us for it was like 9 months by then. I said, he's going to know that I'm gone. He thinks I'm his mom, you know. And I said, what can we do to be able to keep him? So we agreed to have visitation with his sister and stuff. And that's what we did.
How old is his sister?
His sister is a couple let's see, she's probably 20. So she's about 3 years older than him. And they look just alike. I mean, spitting image of each other.
Is she doing good? Do you know? Is she doing good with her
Yeah.
life?
Yeah, she is.
Good. Good, good, good.
Um,
Stop that cycle. Stop that cycle. That's what you guys are there for, as
yeah,
foster parents and stuff is.
she's a sweetheart. I mean, and she goes to church, and she was raised in a really religious family. And she does good.
So do
Um,
they talk?
no, I mean, like, they don't know I mean, even though we did visitation and stuff,
I'm sure hungry.
once they became teenagers, we didn't do visitation as much.
Making a chunky look.
So it's just different, and teenagers are so awkward anymore because all they do is stick their face in games. So
No.
learning to
Come on.
socialize,
I'm spilling.
not simple.
Thank you. Oh, yep, he's eating.
But I talked to her. I talked to her on Facebook and stuff.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, she's a
Well,
really good.
when they get a little older, they may want to talk to each other.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, they're in the awkward teenager kind of stage. So they'll probably pick up later and be friends. But yeah. But so Dustin also has other siblings. He's got a brother that was adopted by family. And he also has two sisters that the mom has, and I think there might be one more kid, but I'm not positive. So
Well, they know their mama. That's the main thing. They
he
know.
said, I wouldn't mind meeting my siblings someday. He said, but I really don't care about meeting her. I said, well, if you ever want to, just let me know. Even whenever like he's been rebellious and stuff, he hadn't like mentioned it. So I don't know. Him and Gage are totally different in that respect.
Hi, mister. Did you get to eat?
Let's see, Cindy said her oldest son is 30, hasn't never asked to meet or search for his birth family. Our youngest was actually Dave's cousin's biological son. Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of scary to think about, whenever they do, if they do ask, especially like with my son Gage, he found his biological dad on Facebook and contacted him without me knowing. And when I did find out, yeah, that was it was hard to navigate. Still is, because he's not the greatest still. He wants people to believe he is, but yeah, he's not.
Well, all I can say is do everything and anything you can with them boys right now,
Oh yeah,
because it won't be long. They're going to be leaving the nest, and you need
yeah.
to keep them close by doing things with them and
Oh
having
yeah.
good, happy memories.
And we do. I mean, like,
And you all go to the movies, and you go on vacation, and you're getting ready to go to bingo now, and just little
Yep.
things is what counts.
we do. I mean, like, we've always done stuff with them. Um, always. So, I mean, they've done way more than a lot of kids. So,
And
and we all do
and
it together.
they you're doing a good rate. You're doing a great job.
I ain't gonna lie, they make me want to bowl my head down the highway someday.
They made me want to. That's just normal.
I'm telling
I
you,
have a son that makes me want to.
right? Well, and they don't realize, like, you don't want to push them out the door too fast, but you want them to like get on the bandwagon and start working
Do
towards
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Well, and you're
something.
doing it. They're doing it.
Yeah,
They're going to get their degrees, and they're already in the workforce a little
Yeah, I
bit.
don't want to. I don't want him to feel like I'm kicking him out of my house.
yeah,
And
but you
I'm
want them
I'm
to
afraid
start
sometimes that's how he
thinking.
feels. And it's just like, no, I'm just trying to get you to realize that what's the
Got to
next
start
step? What
working.
do you want as your next step? That's what I just want him to understand is I'm not trying
Yeah,
to push out the door. If you want to go to school in the fall or next January, okay, what then we know where you're, but you can't just keep sitting there and not knowing. Let's
You
right.
figure
can't wait till the
something.
last minute to sign up for these things.
It takes prep time,
Hmm.
and I mean, like, you just want them to start thinking in that way. You don't. I mean,
Well, especially, we're thinking about moving, and I would sure like him to be settled something before I make a move and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I can't, I'm having a real hard time with that as a mom, like thinking, I can't just get up and move and he's not doing
So,
something. Yeah.
yeah. Well, and do you think he would want to go with you, or do you think he'd
Well,
want?
that's what I thought he would. And then this last, I talked to him when we were kind of, because there was a house up there that I showed him. And I said, well, will you be moving up here? And he kind of gave me the no.
Oh,
So, I don't know what is down here that's keep because he definitely knows he gets away with a lot more with me.
well, you know, he'll figure it out. Might be might be good, and might and then if he doesn't like being away from you, then he'll move. Kids they're fickle.
Ooh, look how pretty this envelope looks. I'll have to send that to somebody.
Yeah.
Pretty colors. Pretty colors I decided and chose for my next chunky book.
Oh. Yeah, like I mean, like if your kids moved out and or have started doing whatever, and then you need help or your family needs help, then that's one thing. But you just want them to feel like they've accomplished stuff.
I don't want him to live with me and then at 50 be like trying to get a job, because
Or
I'm
like
not,
trying to start a family at 50,
yeah.
Like, hello. Like that don't work too well these days.
Or he gets hurt and he can't get Social Security because he never worked. I
Right.
know somebody that's going through that right now.
Oh yeah.
You can't get disability. You have to depend on SSI, and SSI is crap. You don't get shit for that. That's how people end up homeless and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because they live off the system, and then you can't get disability because you never worked.
So now, but how long can they do SSI in that situation?
SSI until they get to retirement. Well, no, they don't even get retirement. I don't think, do they? I think they just have to stay on SSI. So
I don't
whichever
know.
state they're in, they got to apply and get it through their state. And each
I
state is
think
different.
probably what happens with a lot of people is maybe they were married to somebody and didn't work, but their husband did, and they
Yep.
draw off of them.
No, when you get, but you can't get your SSI. You can't get you can use his retirement, your spouse's
Right, but
retirement,
not
but you
SSI stuff.
can't get SSDI
Right.
disability. You can't get disability unless you worked. And that's why you see a lot of older people homeless, exactly that they, you know,
Were
didn't have any money to pull from.
well, and what do they do about people that have mental disabilities that
Well,
can't?
they're different. They fall under something different.
Because I mean, there's a lot of those out there too.
Yeah, that falls under something a little different.
I don't know. I don't understand our system very well.
You can say that again, Cindy. I say they don't cover gloves.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They don't cover gloves, and it's like, okay, so how do you expect me to go to the bathroom without gloves? Well, there's water and wash your hands. Well, how am I supposed to get to the water?
But you can get an infection that way.
No, I'm talking the other thing.
Oh,
I'm talking the other thing that I need gloves for, and they expect you just to wash your hands.
yeah.
Yeah. How am I supposed to get there to wash my hands? That's what I mean. That's my biggest question. It's like, okay, if that is not that I would ever do that, I would just pay for. But let's say that is
I
how.
don't want you preparing my food.
It's like, okay, let me ask you this. If you got your hand all up there and you got stuff all over your hand and you're in a wheelchair, what you gonna do, dude? Dumb.
That's exactly. And you know what's so crazy is, what's his face here in Texas? He's paralyzed. I actually met him years ago when he was just a lawyer. But he's in a wheelchair and paralyzed, so he knows. So I'm amazed that, like, I really thought that maybe we would hear something from him with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What the hell's his name? Perry. Rick Perry. Um, I thought, well, if anything, get some things that need to be covered, but he don't probably ever have to worry about that because it's,
He
he doesn't know what insurance covers and what doesn't, and he doesn't know. And I know that there's bigger problems. So I'm not, that's the problem with me is I know I try to look at my disability as I'm this one person with, I don't know what the percentage is, but I know it's a small percentage of the world, of the United States, that is in my situation. Let's say, it's not the majority. And I truly believe that laws should be for the majority. That's just me. I mean, it shouldn't be a law for just a small portion of people. That just does not make sense to me.
No, but there should be things in place to help people that are in that situation.
Well, sure, if there's financially money for it. I mean, that's just, but and again, this is just how I feel about it. And I know a lot of disabled people don't agree with me on it, but because I just feel like I'm a minority. I don't feel like, I would rather the money go to homeless children than paying for gloves for me.
Yeah. But still, I mean, there's here's my problem. There's way more money spent in other areas that is wasted
Agreed.
that could be used for more functional things.
Agree. 100%.
And I mean, the okay, there was this lady
Now, Ma,
that
you need to apply though and let them tell you, because you don't want to wait, because if you do get denied, you can appeal, and you can sometimes have to appeal a few times. So you want to go ahead and just, if you have a disability and you want to try, I mean, getting denied doesn't hurt. It's just, it hurts you. You get frustrated. And then if you're denied because you don't have enough work hours, that's even crappier. But at least then you know where you stand. So if you have a disability that is something that is on the disability list, you need to apply. Yep, yep, yep. Because sometimes it takes a few times. And I'm talking, for even something that's acceptable, it takes a few times for them to accept it,
yeah,
for
I'm
whatever
fixing to
stupid
go through
reason.
that.
So yeah, for sure. The girl that I put beads on, and then it's fabric, and I beaded, and then I put it on cardboard. I think I need some brown. Oh, I have some. Let's see. And gosh darn it, I worked 20 years. I deserve it. That's how, I've thought about that before, where people have, said I'm using the system, which I'm not, but I've
Yeah.
had that, which of course I knew that was, something people would think. Gosh darn it, I probably have worked more hours and worked more than they have. So
Yeah.
I don't feel guilty taking my Social Security disability.
No, I mean,
That's
I'm the
what
same
it's
way.
for.
And here I am. I can't even like go I can't even work without my back killing me. And then there's been times where, because I have colitis and I didn't know it at the time whenever I was working, but sometimes I can't hold it. So I got to go to the bathroom. I can't have a patient on the table
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
out to the bathroom. That just ain't working.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Well, I would go ahead and do it. I didn't do it whenever I first had to stop working, and now I wish I did.
Yeah, because it has to be your work hours within the last 10 years. So the longer you wait,
Yeah.
you're losing those 10 years and your percentage of it work hours.
But they if you worked within the last year, they frown on that.
Yeah.
It's like make my mind up. Peoples. There.
Oh, I know where I couldn't figure out where my scissors were. They're in my box with all my stuff from Pennsylvania. I took them to Pennsylvania. That's where the little ones are.
Here.
Not my car. Let's see.
Oh, dog alert. Reverend to Betsy.
Now there has to be an end. There has to be. It doesn't continue forever.
Okay.
Hi, mister. Did you come to say hi? Did you want to say hi? You do?
Hi, Jughead.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Hey,
Is there a toy under there? Must be a toy. Oh, there is.
She's
Did you
talking to
just
Jughead.
did you come here to just get your toy? Did you take the toy?
You're starting
Yeah. Yeah.
same place, coming in same place.
Show them your toy.
What have you been doing?
Those are the best toys, aren't they?
Getting the yard stuff out for tomorrow.
Those Chuck It balls last
Oh, yeah.
because our dogs were tearing everything up.
Yeah.
But those-
He got his toy that I brought him from Pennsylvania. I bought him a one of those boat things, those
Mhm.
boat bumpers.
Uh-huh.
He loved it.
We have like this bone. It's kind of made out of the Chuck It stuff, I think, or something similar. And they haven't been able to destroy that yet.
I'm winding you up. What are you doing under there? Come on. Come on. There you go.
My 3 favorite girls.
Hey, Mr. Joe.
I said my
Joe.
3 favorite girls.
Well, I thought you were talking about me and the 2 dogs.
Well, Rebecca called me Jughead. I
Is. Knew it. Knew I could find it.
That's why I bought you the Scooby Doo book. It's because all of Jughead's family is named from Scooby Doo, right?
No, from the Archie. From
Oh, wrong,
Archie.
wrong cartoon.
Yeah. I was wondering, but I was enjoying the fun in it. We played it a little bit.
Uh, well, you could do with it what you want, but I thought Jughead. That's why I bought the book. 'Cause I thought,
Yeah, wrong cartoon.
well, it's just
That's
the thought that counts.
It is the thought that counts.
we'll give you a 99.3 for being
But
considered.
I got the cat book good, so that's all right. She got a cat book, so.
And the jug and the that book is going to be fun to play. So I want to start doing fun. We already found the hat.
I know. Oh dear. Now I gotta
That's
go
Scooby Doo,
book.
right? Scooby Doo. Is that what it was?
What's the word say?
Is there a word?
What do you mean word?
What
In
word?
The blue.
That's not a word.
Oh,
That's just painting
Oh,
paper.
yeah, they're just painted.
let's see.
I could see what this looks like a G, huh? I
And
see
the,
it.
the last one looks like a
G or
C.
C?
The
Oh,
last
it's,
one is a C. And then an N. And I don't know what that third one is.
Oh yeah, I see the. If
orange-
I look at the
orange
screen, I can
N.
see the letters in front of me. You know how the stupid computer plays those games where. Yeah.
It's an eyeball bender. Mm-hmm.
It's like FIB.
Hiccups.
You getting a lot of thunder over there, Dana?
Yes.
It just started back up, didn't it?
Right now it's quiet.
Well, I mean,
But yeah.
that first one today was pretty.
We heard thunder a minute ago on her channel.
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, it's over that way coming this way.
He's back in here laying over here. Silly dog.
I think he missed you.
I think he's trying to get away from Storm. Storm won't leave him alone.
I can't find my Storm.
She was in the house.
Well, I'm sure she is. If she ain't,
She's in the house. I don't know where she's hiding at, but she was in the house. She come out.
Rebecca, is those metal flyers or are they just cardboard
On the
Uh,
desk,
on your, yeah,
it's
your,
glass.
Oh, this? Yeah. This is a big glass, 8 by 5. 8 by, no, 8,
It's some
six
kind of wood
by
underneath,
3. That's what it is. Six by
oh, that
3.
is,
underneath glass. The
oh,
wood's
okay.
underneath the glass.
Yeah, yeah. I got it. Yeah, wood table. It used to just be on legs, but it shook too much. Here we go.
That's cute.
Oh,
My
she
first,
looks like a little Holly Hobble.
well, I don't know if it's a chicken or what is it?
A doll?
A dog?
She's making a paper doll, honey.
Oh, okay. Well, you know the little
Crap.
uh, chicken with the red cowboy chicken.
Mm-mm. Are you going to play in the tray?
I don't know, Beth. I'm kind of having fun making them. I just don't want the pressure of needing to mail them.
That probably would be wise. I say that's a good answer, sweetie. Don't you fret none. Don't do it.
I'm just being honest.
And you know what? I think it's great. You just do you.
If I get
Ab-
them in the mail to you, then that will be good, I think. Right?
That's right. And if you just get me one, and that's all that matters, as long as I get one. No,
Bring your book.
I'm serious. Yeah, I need one that's for my book. Teresa, don't you worry, Teresa. You're going to get a doll back. Everybody can't make dolls for everybody like I'm doing. I'm making dolls for everybody. Not everybody can do that. Don't you fret none. You'll be getting a doll.
Okay, are you making a new book? The one with layers on layers? Yes. My little chunky book. Yeah, well, this one's not going to be that chunky.
Dana, that sounds like an airplane taking off.
I know. I don't like this
Luna,
thing either. It takes forever to heat up.
Luna. Luna's back. Come on. Oh, and Jelly Belly's coming.
You ought to go get that one I keep sending to you
By almost 4 and 3
off a
quarters.
marketplace. It's close to you.
What are you talking to me? No.
I'll
No, it's talking to
probably
Dana.
order. I'm just gonna order one from Amazon.
I found her one for real cheap, and it looked fairly new.
There's probably one at the
Boy.
garage.
He's a handsome.
No, it's
Garage.
like this one. I have an industrial one, but that's not what she needs. It's too hot. It'll burn. It'll catch everything on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous. That's why I don't use it anymore. Did I send it back outside?
I don't know.
It
Sorry,
was
Teresa.
in here.
That's what I embossed.
Well, Teresa doesn't want me to send her a doll back.
Huh.
She says she just likes making dolls so that she can send them to me. Teresa's nice. She likes to send me stuff. But I'll have plenty. Made 2 tonight. That ought to be good for something.
Beth's like Speedy Gonzales when it comes to making stuff.
Well, I still got a ways to go on these. I got to do their socks, and then I've got to get their key because they're latchkey dolls. They have to have a key so that they can get in the door. They have to get in after school.
I think it's too hot to be running my hair that heat gun like that. Whew. I think I need a shower now.
Uh-oh.
It got hot.
I keep dirtying up my area.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Driving me crazy.
Good boy.
Okay.
Okay, but
You're done, and I got enough for 2 bows.
I got the 2 cats over here fighting over the same thing to rub their face on.
Uh-oh.
Isabel and Luna's over here trying to rub their face in the same place. Luna's looking at her too, like, I was in here first. I know, right, Luna? She's not.
Got any pom-poms you could throw down? They might go for them.
Yeah, you should have sent those to me. She carries them around, and we call them her babies, the little pom poms. You hear her go, wow, wow. You know, she has a pom pom in her mouth. That, or she has a little mouse too. She carries around. But usually, it's a pom pom. I can't get to my napkins. Oh no!
Too orange, like the whole thing.
Do what?
I like
It's
it.
all too orange.
No, and I'm not an orange person, so no, it's not. Look at mine. I have a lot more orange on mine.
It's good. It's contrasting.
Yeah, that's good. What Beth said. Beth be knowing too.
I just slap things together.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like one of those blue ribbon things they put on.
First place. Orange. I don't know what orange is. Is that like 3rd or 4th place?
Oh no.
No, I don't think it.
I don't think it has a place.
Blue, red, yellow.
White.
Hi, Luna. What are you doing? You are a nosy, nosy, nosy. You are a nosy, nosy kitty. Mm-hmm. You know what happens to nosy kittens? They get stuck. They get stuck in places. Mm-hmm. I'm not fibbing. I wouldn't fib to you. Ugh. I'm trying, guys, to get over. Trying to get my napkins. That's why I'm not on screen. I'm working. I'm working my way back to you, babe. Not really. I'm working my way over to this corner. It is possible. I just know it. I think I can. I think I can.
I hear the cat too. She might need to go out. Now she needs to go out. It'd be a good time for her to go.
Abby, you need to go out? Oh,
I would escort her out if I were you.
oh, shoot. Yeah.
Did she ever eat all of her food? She let Nora eat it.
I don't think that's found. I think still. Look. Nothing on the floor, I don't think.
Give her a little haircut. There she is. There's her hair. She's got her hair. She just needs to get her Bobby socks on. Got a little doll baby in there. Let's see if there's any lace in the box. Oh, there is. Okay, this could be socks. See how we're going to do it. Straight up the middle. I need
How am
four.
I going to go through these if they're all the way over here? How? Someone didn't think this through.
Need 4 of those. A little glue. Get both of them over here. Put them on at the same time.
Oh, for those of you that are still here, I'm going to be on at 3 on Wednesdays instead of 4:30. That way we can go, me and Gage can go and play bingo because it starts at 5 or 5:30.
You could take us and stream and take us to bingo with you.
The bingo.
Take us to bingo. Bingo.
We're going to see how it is.
That would be fun.
They're doing it at this restaurant. And
Yeah.
it's right on the, it's on the lake. So I don't know how many people comes or whatever, but we'll see.
Have they started it yet?
Yeah, they've been doing it for a bit, so I'm just curious. Don't like that.
There's that. Got their makeup on. They got their doll babies. What else? I was putting some stickers in their pockets. Oh, I gotta fix their keys. So they each get a key, and they each get a tassel. A key and a tassel. Found a pom-pom, but I'm not putting that on there. I need another collar of tassel.
Well, I'm pretty sure you can spare that pom pom.
Yeah, I can spare it. I'm gonna have to order me some more tassels.
No, you don't. You make them.
Not these. These are tiny. I need a white one.
I bet you got some somewhere.
I found one. So if I put like a red ribbon in her hair, then I can put a red tassel on her. But I put blue tassels in their hair, so I'm putting white tassels on them. What?
Not a darn thing. Nothing. Not a darn thing.
I gotta have them coordinated just a little bit.
Remember, I found the instructions.
Oh yeah. Did you lose them again?
Can anyone remember where I put them?
No.
I think I probably put them somewhere really special this time.
The instructions to what?
On
these
my chunky book that I took down.
Again? I told you to take a picture of it.
Did I? I wonder if I did.
I think you did.
Now that's a treat. They're trying to find it in my phone. That's probably just as hard.
Well, it'll just be right before you went to PA.
You think so? I'm in the area. I feel warm, like it's right in this area.
You're getting warmer.
I feel like I know where they're at. Like it should be right here. And then if they're not here, I am sure Shannon's the one that moved them.
Oh, yeah.
I just know it.
I just know it.
Blame it on Shannon.
Oh, it is so blank.
Poor Shannon.
I'm not sure this is right, Rebecca. I'm digging kind of in a weird spot there. Nothing's looking familiar. Nope. Oh, no. I want to say that I would have put them right. Oh, why do I have those in here? Oh, Dana, if you could see my Happy Mail thing, you need to just.
Don't get Dana started. I got to be making some more bingo prizes up for next week. How long are we going to be playing bingo?
Beth, that's your channel, your call.
40 years. 4 and 7 years ago.
Yeah, I got the wrong vibe because it's not here. It has to be somewhere important, right? I mean, I'm sure I grabbed it and I said, I found it. And I think I was in this area when I screened that. Now, what would I have done with it? If
I think it's on your phone.
I look on my phone and it's not there, then I'm going to get in trouble for not taking a picture of it.
Yep.
So I'm trying to debate if I should take the fall.
I should have told you to email it to me. That way I would have had a backup for you.
That's right. You would have been able to, look, I have it for you. You big dummy.
And you know I wouldn't have lost it. Not if it's yours. I wouldn't have lost it.
I know. See, I had to put it over here by my desk. So, Oh, I bet you that was it that I just threw on the ground. I bet that's it. No, that wasn't. I'll leave that over there.
Hey, there she is.
Hmm.
I think I did everything.
Sad thing is, I have seen it recently, like really recent, but I don't think
Well,
so.
duh.
Shh, over there. Nobody asked you to be in this conversation. This is a me, myself, and I.
To
This
the
is
right of your keyboard. It's on the right side of your
my keyboard's on the floor.
All right. I'm happy with those two girls.
Let me see. I want to see. I was too busy looking for my piece of paper. Oh, I like the hair. Cute. What she got in her pocket?
She's got a baby doll.
Aw.
The latchkey kid with her key and her
Yeah.
tassels and her little bobby socks and Mary Jane.
Cute.
And that's some of my painty paper. And I put the blue angel wings, butterfly wings on her. So, yeah,
Cutie patooties, Beth.
I think they're very cute.
Oh, look what
So
I
I
found.
don't
I
know how
forgot.
many more I need. Chris lost her connection. Must be storming.
I guess I need to give this. What do you do with something like this after you make it? See, that's why I don't make these because I don't, they're cute to make, but what the heck do you do with it?
Hoard
What
it.
is a book?
Hoard it.
A book?
Put it in a book.
If it's
Yes,
a
I could.
book, you put it in your book box with all the other books. I got a box over here with books in it.
Well, I don't know if it's a book. It's kind of a flip. See?
Oh, well, that's still a book. I'd put it with the things that I've made.
Trust
So
me,
if
Becca.
anybody wants to make a doll, make a paper doll, I'm trading paper dolls for the whole month of August.
I didn't count the books, but I know there was at least 50 or 100
A lot.
because they were like all in different areas.
Oh, yeah, and look at this. I forgot I made this too. My coffee.
See, I made 3 books while you were gone.
And then I started this one and haven't done nothing with it.
But this one is so cute, this little wing book. I like it.
Show me the wing book that you're talking about.
Dana, will you make me big so I can show
Yeah,
her the
hold on.
wing book?
Let me find my mouse. There.
So,
Do you see that little 5x5 inch place right there? That's workspace.
that little fireplace, yeah. It's my workspace. But it's all paper, and you fold it a certain way, and then you glue these wings together. These are the wings, and that's what holds the book together.
So kind of like envelopes if you did your envelopes.
Exactly. But we used double-sided. I used double-sided cardstock, scrapbooking paper, so it's printed on both sides of the paper, and then it makes these pockets on each corner, and that's where I'm sticking all of my dolls. That's where I'll be sticking my dolls, and they get these little stickers in their pockets too. They get little women stickers in their pockets too.
Cute, 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 Beth.
And so and then I've got a couple people that have mailed me their dolls already, and so
we call those brown nosers. I tease.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. But anyway, they each get a doll, and they each get a doll baby, a little sticker, and then a doll baby in their pocket. Is what I'm doing for mine, and that's just their treat. Uh,
That's so cute.
give them, and I decided that I was going to put all my dolls in this little book after I made it, and I said, oh, that'll be perfect. So and here's another one I made while you were gone, and this one doesn't have a pocket, but she's got her doll hanging on a butterfly thing.
Cute.
I could still give her a key, but she's got doilies for her, and she's got ponytails. This one's got ponytails,
Ponytails. Cute.
so they stick up like that.
That's how my hair looks every morning.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got some extra pockets, and you can always add on to this book by adding more wings. But I put a front and a back on it, and I also when you close this book, I put a piece of lace, and then I put this little doily on the back of the lace, so it covers the back of the book, but it's only glued to the lace, so it can expand.
Cute. Good
And
idea. That's really
and then
cute.
on the back side, I've got pockets over here, so when I get too many uh, dolls on the front, I can add pockets back, dolls back here. So I've even got I Dream of Jeannie.
How'd you find her? Oh, is she cut out? Did you?
I
Oh,
found her in an old magazine, and I made her into a paper doll.
there you go.
So all of these dolls I just did tonight, I got a girl getting married. These are probably going to be extras. I'll send one of these with some of my dolls because they're just magazine girls, and they were easy to make. So I can put them back here, and I can add some more pockets. Uh, I need to add some more pockets, but there's some dolls, but that'll be for the back side, and then when I close it, the doily will hold everything in the back side, and then I have it tied on the front side with the lace. And but Dana gave me this paper, and it was I used the whole pack, I think, or what was left of the pack. She had taken some paper out of it and gave me the rest. But I put corner thingies, metal things on the corners, and I've got a gold paper clip, and it had matching tags, and I've got these wonderful words that I printed out from the internet or from the Facebook. Somebody was using these words, and I printed a bunch of them out, and they've got positive sayings on them. I even have a little doll on the front of my book with another key. And then I found the locket that Dana gave me, the locket stickers, and it had a lock on the top of it. And I cut it off and used the locket on my book to open it up so I can open my
Oh yeah,
lock.
you need your key. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. Hmm.
And all these, you are wonderful, you have a heart of gold, and all these beautiful little butterflies came from the leftover scraps, and I had so much fun making this. It was pathetic.
It's pathetic.
Totally pathetic. I
So here's
love
mine.
making.
How dare you have fun?
Mine is not like that fast, but I made
Oh,
mine so it was only one, like, so it only opens one way.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep. And then I just put tags in mine. But this is
But
the
it's called the
color.
Little Wing Book, and I got it off the internet.
Mhm.
And while you were gone, I ordered something. The lady that I learned how to do this from, the wing book from, she recommended this book, 100 Bindings.
Oh, I've looked at those and they're so hard. It's
This
like
one shows
I just want a simple
pictures.
one.
This one's got pictures and examples. It's got the book, and it's got.
Beth, you had to come on. That's how we first met. You came onto my channel how many times and had to show me how to do it.
So I did the wing book, and then I did the scrunch book. I got this off the internet. I think Teresa shared me this video, and I learned it in one evening and did it the next night. And I made another book, but I can't remember that. I just went blank. It's still here, maybe. I did another book, but I don't remember what. I did 3 books. But anyway, we're going to start making some of these books out of this catalog. And, I think that one will be fun. That's called an accordion book. We're going to do that one too. So that'll be fun. But we're going to make some of these books. Oh, look, a scroll.
Look at
I
that.
made a scroll this summer. I did make a scroll.
See, and you didn't even need that book.
So, but anyway, we're going to have fun with that book. I think I can handle it and do it. So, oh, here it is. Here's the other book that I made, and I put a big old orange button on it. And the lace is the closure. It's another wing book. It's a little wing book. I did this one as the sample, and then I made the big one for the dolls. And I put tags in my little one. And it was fun to do. And that big old button. And then Teresa taught me how to make this little tassel and beads on the back of a paper clip. So I'm using that on this little book. And I think you gave me these little roses in my lace.
Ah, it's very possible. They look familiar.
And they're on there. And so I take this lace and I just made a hole in it for that big orange button. And I love that orange button on that purple paper. It's so cute. But that's another little wing book. So, and I'm going to probably put stickers on this guy and find some pictures to put in here.
That's what I got sidetracked and.
But I ended up making dolls instead tonight, so. Which is priority. Priority are the dolls. I'll put the dolls in the
green.
I
have these orange cats that I thought would be cute on this. It's going to use these orange kitties. What are you crying about, weirdo?
Night, Janet B.
I don't know what you're crying about.
Probably already gone for a while.
It's 10 o'clock, so I'm going to say goodnight too.
Yep. I've been
my
on.
back's going on strike.
You're going on strike?
My back.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to be up in the morning and get back on track on streaming.
I got a plaid skirt for my next doll, though.
You got a plaid skirt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how cute.
The kilt.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to put it on the front of the book, so I'll make a doll skirt.
I've even got myself ready with a real book instead of my made-up book because I was having a heck of a time keeping track on what week I was on and stuff. So we'll do the Monday MM. I think we're on 18 this week, and we're going to start rolling just start over. I need to send Stacia. She's been doing so good. She gets a happy something for participation.
Well, guys, it's time for us to turn in for the night because we're all old and decrepit and we can't hang no more.
You talk for yourself, young lady.
It's pretty much true about all of us.
right? Not just
I
us,
have
but
an
our.
excuse. I'm the oldest.
And I'm
I'm
just decrepit.
real old. Look here.
I'm way decrepit.
That thing off.
But anyhow, we appreciate y'all coming, and I will be on Wednesday at 3,
That was
so
really cute, Becca.
if you can.
And Dana might come on with me tomorrow night, right? Monday night.
Yeah,
We still gonna try to do that Monday nights?
yeah.
And you're coming on in the morning?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I got to do Monday. The Monday night is kind of a, we're going to see how that goes. But yeah.
Yeah, then that's what we usually do, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Monday nights
That
and
sounds
sometimes we can get Beth on there, but sometimes not because
well,
it's
it
her
just
day off.
depends on how tired I am. And
Hard.
I
Yeah.
didn't get not a thing done. Well, actually, I did get two things done today. I went through those scarves and I found Becca another napkin hanky, and I put all of those hankies in a envelope, and they're in the ready for the mail to go out tomorrow.
Ooh.
And
Good.
I went through my scarves, and I thought, well, they weren't hankies, and I didn't know if you wanted any scarves or not. So I took the scarves out, and all of the hankies went into one envelope. So that'll
Nice.
go out.
And they
And
won't be heavy.
No,
no, but it's bulky. They'll probably charge me
Oh,
four or
she's
five
coming
dollars.
on with you. When are you coming on with Teresa? She's coming on with me as she teaches me how.
uh,
Uh, Teresa wants me to come on with her, but we haven't talked about when. And she wants
Oh,
me
cool.
to teach her how to do something. What'd she say?
I don't,
she
that's
said
what I
Beth is
got from
coming
that.
on with me just as soon as she teaches me how.
Oh,
That's it.
as soon. Oh, that's
Oh,
the
you
good
want to
part.
learn how to okay. She's doing really good streaming, guys. I have enjoyed Teresa's streams. She does really good stuff. She does good
Oh,
directions, and she has her own things that she makes and her
so
diet.
she probably comes straight on YouTube, so she probably needs to know how to do StreamYard.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's what she kind of just said. Yeah.
Yeah,
She needs
it's
to
not
know how
hard.
to invite someone. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
it's pretty
And I
simple.
have another thing that I'm doing with Tanya and Lisa, where they used to do the same 6 Wednesday.
Yeah.
And we have exchanged all of our envelopes, and I have all my 6 envelopes here. I've mailed mine out to them, and they've mailed theirs to me. And so we have to get all of our videos uploaded by the 7th, and it has to be done privately, and then I have to attach it to something and mail it to Tanya. I have to get them all to Tanya somehow. So I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to try and figure it out, what I'm supposed to do. But I've got videos to make for those, but they shouldn't be 15-minute videos to do a same six page.
For you, probably.
Yeah. I figure 15, 20 minutes videos. And they're not going to be live, they're going to be offline. So I won't be talking to anybody and I won't be having any rabbit trails.
Look
So
at
I'll get
these
to
I
look at
got.
the stuff and make
I doubt that. I won't agree with that.
sure 6 times, 6 times of them. But anyway, I've got to figure out how to do that too. And that's priority because I I've been, we've been talking about this for 2 months, and
Mhm.
the August the 7th is the due date. So, but I don't know when. But Tanya uploads them all, you know, on her schedule. So she'll be doing that. But I have to get my video to her and email it to her. So I have to do the video and make it private, and then I have to upload it and attach it, and then I
I
have to
thought
put
that I thought that that you schedule like to come out on a certain day.
right. Well, she says I have to mail it to her, and then
Oh,
she posts them all at the same time.
hmm. Oh no.
And there's Tanya, Lisa, APG, Jamie,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Is Barbara doing it?
Barbara Clark, and this other little girl that I don't know, that I haven't met her yet. I can tell you her name in a minute.
I can't
Maria.
remember.
It's Maria Verano.
Yeah.
And but I've got all of their things. So, and Tanya. So there's 7 of them. So yeah.
That'll be
No,
fun.
6 of them. 2 of them are the same. Yeah, we had a little mail problem, but that's the mail came through. So anyway, I got 2 for Jamie. But anyway, I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that probably this week too.
All
So
right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
we'll see
Thank
y'all
y'all.
in the morning.
All
See ya.
right.
See you
Bye,
over
everyone.
Dee Dee and
Bye.
Janet's and Becca's.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.